95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog Show. Riggs. Oh, man. I turned the air up like really cold. Like really, really cold. Because it is Friday, Morning Hog Happy Hour time. That's why Josh Messaparat right there, bringing us new flavors for a new year, bro. What do you think? Right?
Turned up the air because you were cold?
Well, I mean, I turned it down. I turned it to like 61, whatever it would go to. I just stopped pushing the button to 61. Right. So it's freezing in here. But it's good because it'll keep the beverages cold. But are they alcoholic beverages?
Of course not.
It's dry January, right?
That's right, buddy.
Okay.
First show of the year. You ready?
Let's do it. Let's get into it.
So the last couple years, actually, we've been starting the show off the New Year's with non-alc products.
Right.
It has gotten to the point now where we'll probably be able to do a full 4 weeks of January with non-alc products.
The market last year was big.
Right.
It's even bigger now.
Well, it's because the market dictates what's popular, right? And non-alcoholic products are one of the fastest growing categories year over year for the last, at least, I would say, 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's very impressive. And now everybody's in the game.
Right.
So I have some ones we've tried before, some new ones,
I love it.
You ready?
I made crack some. I made the gentleman's agreement recently. I was like, I'm the driver, but I need to have something. I need to have beer flavored something.
There you go.
This is for me.
So we're going to start off with Sierra Nevada.
Okay.
So this is their Trail Pass. So Trail Pass is their line of non-alcs. So you're going to find, you should be able to find some individual flavors. They're coming out with variety pack.
Okay.
So keep your eyes peeled for that. But we're going to start off with their Golden.
I mean, think about the times where there weren't many NA options at all.
And not only that, they did not taste great.
Right. And now Sierra Nevada always tastes great, and now gives you more than one option.
Yeah, so what's really cool is Sierra Nevada has wanted to get in this space for quite some time.
Yeah.
The owner has kind of dabbled in it a little bit, but he was never comfortable with the product itself.
Right.
He felt like the flavor profiles weren't there.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite ready. So they were a little bit behind the curve on it, but they made up for it with a great product.
It's great.
Yep.
It's great flavor. I mean, what is it, Golden? Is that what it does? Yep, it has that flavor.
So legally they can't call it a Golden Ale, obviously, because it's not an ale. So it is Trail Pass Golden. So, but you'll get the same flavor profiles. You get a nice malt finish on it. Super clean, crisp, easy drinking. Carbonation is nice. It looks like a beer.
Of course.
So that's one of the biggest things about non-alcs right now is the younger crowd aren't drinking as much. But they still want to be in a social environment, have a good time with their friends and stuff like that. So they still want to be able to hold a can of beer, have a great time.
Yeah.
Maybe they have a certain mindset of not drinking or their friends make fun of them or something like that. So it's always nice to pour it in a glass, looks like a beer.
That's right.
And you're set.
And it tastes great. And it has the hop aroma to it too. So
Absolutely.
It's all there. It's all the elements of beer without the
without
issues.
the booze.
Yeah, exactly. All right. There's another one.
There's another one.
This is part of the variety.
Yep. So part of Trail Pass. So like I said, you'll find Golden and IPA in 6-pack cans. The variety haven't quite hit our market, but keep your eyes peeled because they should be here anytime.
I'll be looking. Because you need to have that on hand for anything, any event. So
this is their IPA.
Oh yeah.
So you're gonna get a little bit more of that hoppiness in there. The aroma. It's
this beer says, "Dear Riggs, now you can get some stuff done while you have a beer." Right.
Another
wow.
One.
I mean, it's beer. It's a Sierra Nevada beer.
It's fantastic.
It tastes like a Sierra Nevada beer. Holy cow.
Yeah, I mean, whether you're trying to make some lifestyle choices, either whether it be dry January or you're just trying to stop beer altogether or anything like that, this is a great alternative to either slow down your consumption, cut it off completely, or you're doing like a nightcap. You're at a party, you're having a great time, and you want to start pulling back a little bit before you leave. There's plenty of options, and that's why these products now exist, and that's why they're doing so well.
This one almost reminds me, flavor-wise, of the Torpedo.
Yeah.
Right? Sierra Nevada Torpedo. That gives you a frame of reference for the two of you out there who know what I'm talking about. Well, there might be a lot of people. Who knows? Maybe a lot of people have had the Torpedo. Like, I got to have that. This is a good one. You can still again get home safe. Get other people home safe. It's dry January. You got to try it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if you missed out sober October, here's dry January.
Oh, I missed it. I totally missed it. I missed October.
I'm right there with you.
I'll do right through October. All right, more options. I recognize a couple of these cans, too, coming up. Morning Hog Brew Review. Dry January style here at 95.7 The Hog and the Morning Hog. 95.7 The Hog, the Morning Hog Show. How you doing, Riggs? It's Friday. I love Morning Hog Happy Hour because my friend Josh from SR Perot comes in, and he brings us flavors of great delight. Today, kicking off January, kicking off 2025, a dry January, just to set a base for the rest of the year. But these are great options, as you mentioned, if you're at a party and you're like, yeah, man, I kind of need to drive, or I got to pass a test, or whatever you got to do. These are great alternatives.
Absolutely.
To just chugging down a high percentage alcohol beer. These are no alcohol.
That's right. Either no alcohol or 0.5.
Yeah.
But regardless, there's still non-alcoholic products.
Love it.
And like I said, the flavors are getting better and better and better. And it's really cool to see this category grow as fast as it has.
Right.
And some of these big players stepping in and really setting the tone. Next week we'll have some more, probably the week after that, and maybe even the week after that.
These guys get shelf space in your stores and stuff right next to the beers, right? So you just know they have their own category there, but they're there.
That's right.
So you recognize labels. And
yeah, so usually if you walk into like a Publix, for example, some of these are craft brands like Sierra Nevada, Blue Moon, Sam Adams. They'll actually be all the way down by the domestic product.
Okay.
In that first section.
Okay.
So they are kind of opposite of the crafts if you're looking for them, but just walk past the Miller Coors Light and stuff like that, and it'll be right there.
You'll see them.
Absolutely. And they're starting to do BOGOs and stuff like that, so you'll see some cool price promotions in January. And that, if you're not sure how you feel about this stuff, maybe that's the best time to try it. You can try multiple flavors at a great price.
For sure.
So keep an eye out for the BOGOs and give it a shot.
It's a smart move, and these companies are putting out. I mean, they like you said, they're not. This isn't one formula and they left it alone. They're tinkering. They're making it better. They're adding more. They're trying to make you not know that it's an NA beer.
Right.
That's their goal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mission accomplished so far.
Yeah, if they could have just came out with a whole different product if they weren't trying to replicate a beer for you. But that's really what they're doing is trying to get all the flavor profiles, attributes, mouthfeel, texture, everything
Blue
of a
Moon
beer
did it too.
without the alcohol.
Blue Moon did it right
Absolutely.
there. Right.
I like this one.
That is a Belgian wheat with some orange in there.
A little bit sweeter, which I actually like.
I kind of like it too, actually. I appreciate the additional orange splash in mine.
Yep. Yeah. Blue Moon, non-alcoholic Belgian white. A big orange flavor in there.
Thing, man.
But it's classic Blue Moon.
Right.
You can throw an orange in there if you want.
Right. I like it.
This would be a really, really good one for like if you go out to brunch with some friends and maybe you have to work later that day.
Right.
You can still participate in the party and have fun.
Yes.
And kind of get some of those same flavor profiles.
And they really have made the packaging so you know what it is, even though you got if you take a look and it says NA right there, so you know.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's cool. Like I said, Sierra Nevada essentially creating their own line with Trail Pass and stuff like that. So they know what they're doing. It's a very, very cool product.
Super smart. Super smart. And again, the beer scientists at these places are doing it. Now, we know Sam has beer scientists. I've seen people in lab coats of Sam Adams before.
You know what? So we always kind of joke about beer science and stuff, but when it comes to these non-alcoholic products, it really is beer science. So from what I understand, Sierra Nevada actually found a yeast strain that creates the same flavor profiles at a lower, they produce lower alcohol volume.
Right.
So that's one of the reasons they took so long to come out. Some of these other ones brew in a different style, so it just doesn't brew alcohol.
Okay.
And then you have other ones that go through a procedure and removes the alcohol. So you're getting all the same attributes as that beer with alcohol removed. So all of them do it a little bit different. Usually you can check their website and see how they're going about it, and some do keep it trade secrets and whatnot. But Sam Adams has been doing this for, I want to say, 3 to 4 years now.
Right.
Keeps winning awards with us.
Really?
Great American Beer Festival, they've won several times with this particular product. It's a fantastic product.
And
Haze.
you're talking about judges who are essentially
judges.
beer judges. They might be beer snobs for that matter, and that's a good thing when they can tell you, like, look, you got to have a high level of good flavor, and you got to fool some people.
That's right,
and they're doing it.
Yeah. So Sam Adams, Just a Haze. It's a hazy hazy IPA replica. This one is fantastic.
Okay, I would never know that. I would never know this on a Sam Adams.
So
like a full octane Sam Adams.
So we have some of our sales guys now that will go out to accounts, let the account know we have new beer, and usually the account wants to try it, right?
Right.
Want to give it a shot. They don't tell them it's non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, I love
pour
this.
it for it, have them taste it, and they go, "Oh man, that's great. Tell me more about it." And they go, "That's a non-alcohol."
Yeah.
Exactly.
No, they say they're like, "What do you think about it?"
Yep.
Like, it's NA, bro.
And I mean, after that, that's a pretty hard yes at that point, right?
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. I mean that one's very. They've all been very different, obviously.
Right.
But this one definitely would. Again, blindfold. You never know.
Yeah. And like I said, it's all these companies are getting closer and closer, and just such a cool category.
It's always a disclaimer too. If somebody asks you to go out drinking and they want to blindfold you, don't do that. Just say,
yeah,
no,
that's not usually the greatest.
Time to go to a movie or something, or
not necessarily
bowling.
I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a couple movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it never works out.
I think you've seen quite a few.
Yeah, not the same ones. All right, so these are obviously you got big names here, available everywhere, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So Publix, Total Wine, ABCs, local independents, some convenience stores. But as always, the quickest, easiest way is just check out our website.
srparat.com/beerfinder /2020. No, you don't do that. I just want to put
2025, bro.
2025. Do you believe it? 2025?
I think I can vaguely remember us talking about 2020.
Boy, that was a year. I don't remember that one.
Yeah.
Well, until next week, Dry January continues.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Cheers.